Thanks for watching. We'll see you again on Inside OC. Okay, now we dissolve it. Now we just chat for a minute or two, and this won't be on air, but it'll be on YouTube. So it's the open mic. So to continue that point, I did want to ask you about technology.
Yeah.
Because a lot of what you've done is this adventurous stuff where you got to dangle from a helicopter. Now people just send up a drone and they do it. So to what extent has the technology, changed, either threatened, enhanced, or changed the way you operate?
It's actually improved what we can do. You can put these small digital cameras just about anywhere you want to. The little GoPros, which are now 4K resolution, can go anywhere. You see the point of view images with guys skiing down the hill and paragliding through all kinds of wild places. 10 years ago, you wouldn't be able to do any of that photography. Today, you can do it. And that
so does it mean you have more competitors, or?
Well, that's probably true, but these competitors are actually, they keep pushing you, and so you improve, You never can really rest on your laurels. You've got to always keep pushing your technology, pushing your artistry, pushing your thematic qualities, and I think that's what keeps our films good. And what we try to do, and we've done 40 giant screen movies in 40 years, is make every film each year better than the previous films, better for us, so that we enjoy them more. And I was surprised with the Dream Big film because buildings and bridges and dams, they don't move. They're not like humpback whales where you can tell an interesting story because the thing is so graceful and beautiful in its movement. Buildings don't have that same quality, but we told the human story of making those buildings. And the emotional stories that we've found to tell are very, very beautiful and wonderful to listen to.
And if you shoot a bridge, the Golden Gate Bridge or something like that, that can be pretty thrilling too.
It can be good, and we found ways to do that and energize these places. But it's the emotional storytelling that really works for us.
Any tip finally for a young developing filmmaker or somebody that, wants to go into this kind of business? Any tips, any advice for them?
I think the key is to try to find something that you do super well and then improve on that one little specialty. All the success stories in my business are someone who's excelled and gone beyond in one little area, like me with IMAX. I have just concentrated and focused on that one area rather than trying to do a million things. I try to do that as better than anyone. So if you can find that focus, whether it's being the best kind of action editor, being the best writer of emotional storytelling and love stories, or finding a niche that you can become really, really good at, and then just keep trying to get better.
Yeah. So the way the business works, okay, my impression, Hollywood, you've got a script, you try to sell it, you got studios, and they make decisions and all that kind of thing. In your business, the IMAX business, do you have to just cuddle up to the people that run museums, or how do you do it? How do you get your stuff on screen?
We have two sides to our business. One is our partnering with whoever helps us finance the movies. The other side is the museum theaters that are running the films. So the two income sources are from those two areas. We have to handle both, and these museum theaters are all partnering with us. They need our films. And so we have 160 signed agreements that are endless with these facilities where they will help us and we will help them. We've been the most successful of all the film producers in the IMAX educational realm. They need us, and so they help us. The other side of it, which changes with every film, is trying to get an array of sponsors and partners who can help you get the message out. And like I said, Sean is really good at that, and our team is really good at that. And so our marketing muscle is pretty strong.
Finally, how big is your team?
About 40 people.
40 people.
And we've stayed at about the same size.
And your office is in Laguna Beach?
It's in Laguna and Aliso Viejo. So we've got 2 places, and we're not going to get any bigger. That's about the proper size for what we do and making a film a year.
Very great. Greg, great talking to you.
Yeah,
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Watch Inside OC with Rick Reiff at these times on PBS SoCal, KOCE.